Gatos. Turns out I am one happy cat. Why am I happy? Because I sold my Boeing stock. All red in my channel. Let us know about this breaking news story. Southwest Airlines flight makes an emergency landing in Denver after an engine part falls off the Boeing 737 plane. This is now the fourth time a Boeing plane had to divert to Denver for issues so far this year. Man, what is going on with the Denver maintenance staff? That is scary. That is scary. What the hell? A Southwest Airlines flight had to make an emergency stop after an engine part fell off during takeoff from DIA on Sunday morning. The Boeing 737-800 plane was headed for Willem P. Hobby Airport in Houston when the engine cowling fell off and struck the wing flap during takeoff, according to the FAA. The FAA released a statement Sunday morning saying that the flight returned safely and that the investigation into the incident is ongoing. Southwest Flight Airlines 3695 returned safely to Denver International Airport around 8:15 a.m. local time on Sunday, April 7th, after the crew reportedly reported the engine cowling fell off and during takeoff and struck the wing flap. The Boeing 737-800 was towed to the gate. The FAA will investigate. If only you had sold your Boeing stock when they became McDonnell Douglas. Yeah, I would have had a huge payout. They are not the great company they used to be. I'm glad it made a landing though, unlike the one sad state of the other aircraft that lost an engine entirely. What the? Seriously. Southwest Flight 3695 returned to Denver International Airport this morning, landing safely after experiencing a mechanical issue. Our customers arrived at the Houston Hobby on another aircraft approximately 3 hours behind schedule. We apologize for the inconvenience of the delay, but place our highest priority on the ultimate safety of our customers and employees. Our maintenance teams are reviewing the aircraft. Huh. Why are they showing an image of a United aircraft? It was Southwest. That's a good question. Nopers flying with Boeing ever. That's hard to avoid because Boeing is kind of the majority of planes, I want to say, in the US. How Boeing has fallen exactly. I'm just glad I sold before it tumbled even further. Fox Business also reached out to Boeing for comment on the matter. Boeing referred Fox Business to Southwest for information about their fleet operations. Okay, so we're watching the finger pointing game start. Boeing is pointing out Southwest, being like, "What are you doing for your maintenance and inspection?" And Southwest is pointing at Boeing to be like, "What are you doing selling us lemon planes?" Boeing stocks fly like Boeing stock. Very high market share. I'm in the EU. We have Airbus here, easy. Airbus close. Airbus had their faults too. So yeah, I'm getting very nervous about anything that's public safety being entrusted to a corporate entity. Because these corporate entities are definitely prioritizing profits over safety and human life. And it's not good. Yeah, there are there are really only four passenger aircraft makers: Boeing, Airbus, Embraer, and Bombardier. Yes. And we're flying on a MD aircraft. Damn. According to Fox 31, this is the fourth time Boeing plane had to divert to Denver for the issues this year. Most recent happened in March 29th when a United Airlines flight from San Francisco to Paris was forced to divert to Denver after the flight crew members on board the 777 plane reported having an issue with one engine. I remember flying on the iconic MD aircraft. Boeing bought them out a long time ago. Yup. That's when you would have made some mega cheddar. on those stocks. Okay. Um, Most recent issues happened on March 23rd. Oh, we talked about that one. Prior to that incident, another United Airlines flight had to divert to Denver on its way to San Francisco to Boston when a Boeing 757 plane reported having wing issues mid-flight. And the first incident occurred on January involving United Airlines. Her flight headed to Las Vegas from Washington, D.C. was diverted to Denver after flight crews reported a cracked windshield on the Boeing 737. Man, are all these? I'm wondering which of these are maintenance issues and which of these are manufacturing defects. Um, which aircraft had the door blowout? That was a Boeing, wasn't it? It was one of their new planes, wasn't it? Oh yeah, here it is. Here's Alaska Airlines. Boeing announced that last week that they had paid Alaska Airlines approximately 160 million in compensation following the January mid-air blowout. According to the SEC filing, the money was initial compensation from Boeing to address the financial damages incurred as a result of Flight 1282 and the 737-9 MAX groundings. Airlines said they lost approximately 160 million in their first quarter. As a result, the Flight 1282 incident and the Boeing 737-9 grounding, we lost approximately 160 million quarters in Q1 pre-tax profit, primarily comprising lost revenues, costs due to irregular operations, and costs to restore our fleet to operating service, the filing said. Um, okay, oops, I missed some comments. Fair point on the maintenance versus manufacturing issues. Okay, this is what happens when you replace the specialist at a top company like Boeing, such as an aerospace engineer, with a DEI specialist. Oof. Orbital. Spicy take. Spicy take. Not sure I agree with it, but spicy take. Actually, McDonnell Douglas thought Boeing with Boeing's. Actually, McDonnell's Douglas bought Boeing with Boeing's money. The stipulations of the buyout meant that Boeing had to replace all of their senior staff with Douglas staff. Boeing became Douglas, which was a military aircraft supplier with military supply policies, which are extremely different than commercial suppliers. Interesting. Wow. So it's kind of like they rebranded McDonnell Douglas. Interesting, couple. I did not know it happened like that. I didn't know that either already. Interesting. Alaskan Airlines added that Boeing is expected to provide additional compensation for the future. The exact amount and its terms are not known at this time. The January 5th incident prompted the FAA to ground similar Boeing 737 MAX 9 jetliners to allow inspections, which resulted in thousands of flight cancellations. There you have it, Gatos. Boeing not having a good year. Not having a good year. Not sure it's all maintenance or manufacturing defects, but is definitely not good. And I am glad that I sold my Boeing stock.